So in this video we will be seeing about the IDOR vulnerability. IDOR stands for Insecure Direct Object Reference. So this vulnerability rises when the website does not have the proper access control. So access control on the files or some other databases, etc. Also the files contain some important information. Suppose the website have some private key. So the private key is used for automatically logging into the SSH as a user without the password, or you can just say databases.sql file. So this file may contain some configuration file which contains the password to the database. So generally these files should not be under the website, but even though they are in the website folder, these should have some proper access control. If normal user just visited this website.com/database.sql, then if there is no proper access control, he can view all the queries like table schema and also the configuration, etc. So that's why what we need to do is we need to set some proper access control. Without that, this insecure direct object reference arises. So this is like an object. So every file can be considered as an object, and we are directly accessing it because of lack of access control. So in this video we will be seeing that. So after this you will get some clear understanding about this vulnerability. So here this is the employee manager, and what we are going to do is we are going to intercept the request and click on these documents. So if you click on the documents, now you can see post documents.php. So we are posting the request under the user ID 1. So there may be you can see here, by seeing the 1 you can assume that there are other user IDs name like 2, 3, 4, etc. and so on. So that's why what we can do is send this to repeater. Now what you can do is you can forward this and intercept off. Now you will get some invoice PDF and report PDF. So these are related to the user ID ones, and you can also see it's like report underscore user ID underscore the month and year. So you can also brute force this report underscore 2 underscore 10 to 2021.pdf, report underscore 3, report underscore 4, etc. So like that, if you get some 200 OK response, so that means that file exists. So in that way you can also brute force this. For now what we are going to do is we are going to brute force this one. So let's try 2 and send this, and we get the same. You can see the invoice 2 underscore 08 2020 report underscore 2, etc. So the month changes for this file, so that's why it's better to brute force this user ID. So send this to intruder, and you can see automatically it has identified a parameter and its value, and it automatically added the placeholder. So let's create numbers for I in range. So we will be needing 0 to let's say 25, and we are printing the numbers. So copy all these numbers, go to payloads and paste here. Now you can just go to and let's say first one as 0, and let's start a tag, and you can see the length is 852 response is okay. Let's see 1054. So 1054 contains all these files. So you can go and see which are some important interesting things. So invoice contains some billing information about the product purchase of the owner. If you go to 1056, so same. So we got some interesting data 1175, and here you can see there is some flag file. So this flag is to determine that we have done this lab successfully, but in general you will get much more sensitive information. So this invoice and report should not be leaked, because it anyone can know about the product purchases, etc. So it's a sensitive information. So You can also try to automate this with Python. So let's go and import requests. URL is, so this is the URL, and paste here, and you can see this is the data UID. We need to create a data UID, and we are going to iterate this one. So what we can say is for I in range of 0 to 25, and this is the data we are, and r is equals to request dot get of, sorry, request dot post, right? So request dot post of URL comma data is equals to this data. So we are sending this UID 1 0 1 2 3 4 up to so on 24, and we are going to print this text. So let's go and run this, and we are getting so much of information. We can grep through this reference tag. So you can see here anchor tag. So you can just say href hyperlink reference. Okay, you can see PDF, etc. So here at this we got some important flag file. So remaining all are important only because it leaks the information about the user's invoice. So that is about this basic parameters. So whenever you find this parameters like this one or like some pattern, so you can try to brute force that one. In some cases these values will be encoded or also hashed. In that, what you need to do is try to determine the algorithm, or you can just try to encode some values and see if those values matches the hash, like base 64 of 0, and you can see so you can encode or hash some values like 0 1 etc, like this pattern, and see if the hashes matches the actual request hashes. So that's all for this basic IDOR video.